This is the latest edition of Front Up, and I'm Whitey Willauer, and I've got a great guest today, Greg Nichols. Greg, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I gather you're in the vodka business.
I am. Very recently, but I'm full-blown in it.
This is the vodka that you sell, Lucky Dog. Where'd the name come from?
It's kind of a long story, Whitey, and Lucky Dog I was actually taking some painting classes at the Artists Association.
Sure.
Scratching out flying dogs on a napkin, and everyone was like, this is so great, and what a lucky dog. And it just sort of snowballed into the name Lucky Dog Vodka. And this sort of coincided with the 2008 financial crisis. So
was that your financial crisis?
It was mine amongst many other people's.
I
was looking to kind of reinvent myself at that point and start a new business. I'd been building for many years, and I wanted a complete new challenge, something, recession-proof, something that was a big challenge.
Well, this is recession-proof.
That's what what I hear.
Right. When you have a recession, people start drinking your vodka.
Absolutely.
Why vodka? Why not something else? Well, what about Scotch whiskey?
Well, it's funny because I had as many years as I've lived out here, and I adore and love Nantucket and the ocean, but I'm from the mountains, and so I've always spent a lot of time out west, out in the Rockies, and particularly in Sun Valley, Idaho, where I have some good friends, and they had started up a large distillery out there, and they were just distilling the best vodka, I think in the country. And so we teamed up and decided that great things come from great places, Nantucket, Sun Valley, and before you know it, there was no initial master plan. It just sort of happened incrementally.
Are you taking all of their product and putting a bottle around it?
They are my master distiller. They're basically, they're great guys, and they wear lab coats, and they're just very, very, very good at what they do. Mm-hmm. So basically, I came up with the name, the marketing, the bottling strategy. We decided there was enough sort of frosted bottles with one-syllable names out there.
Oh, okay.
And so we wanted to do something that was completely different. That's sort of a vodka for fun people rather than cool people. And away we went.
And the bottle is your design?
It's actually a stock bottle. But it would be more a whiskey bottle, actually. But it's a fairly rare bottle, and I sourced that. It's the bottle's made in Missouri. The labels are made in Illinois. They're stamped in Idaho. The corks are from California. So it's a fully all-American product, and it's a farm-to-bottle out in Idaho.
Now, how do you sort of put the Nantucket ribbon around it?
Well, because I live here full-time, that's a help. Obviously our home base and the office and everything's going to run out of Nantucket. Now, we are distilled in Idaho, but we make that connection again that, it's just the ocean, the mountains, and we're going to be doing a lot of events on Nantucket. So basically, the initial marketing campaign will center around Nantucket. We'll be doing some surf contests. We'll be doing events in the local restaurants and bars. And, this is ground zero for it.
Is this top-of-the-line vodka, or how would you compare it with the rest of the vodkas?
Well, I'll put it this way. You can't really see it on film here, but this little sticker is indicative that we won at the 2011 New York World Wine and Spirits Competition. We took a gold medal. So
really,
that was right out of the box, completely unexpected, but very welcome. So it's a superb vodka, but we're also marketing it as sort of in the premium category. So unlike a lot of handcrafteds, it'll be on the shelf at around $21.99.
$21.99.
Right, and that sort of puts it commensurate with an Absolute or that category. it's actually much better than Absolute.
Now, how do you know that? I mean,
you can taste it, and basically the tasting of a vodka is, and if you're really good, you just take a little swig at room temperature, straight, no ice cubes, no anything, and if you feel a burn on the tinge on the front of your tongue or in the back of your throat, that's a bad sign.
Oh, and really?
Yeah. What you really want is a silky texture, sort of a very smooth overall taste, and no burn, which is what we have.
So no burn. In other words, the burn is because this is inferior.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got it.
Can you buy it here on the island?
You can, and in fact, I just went to pick up a bottle to bring in with me, and Paula had just sold out at the Islander, and but she's getting a new order in. Nantucket Wines and Spirits is on their second order already, and we've only been out for 10 days. I'd mentioned we launched with Horizon, so we're already sort of rolling.
And they're just distributing in other places on the Cape and then the mainland?
Yes. Horizon, our distributor distributes in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So they'll initially put us in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and then move up to what are called these control states that have the state liquor stores, a little more red tape up there.
Oh, sort of like New Hampshire is.
Exactly.
Yeah. What is your end goal in this? Do you want to become a multi-millionaire, or?
Well, it's a great challenge. It's a blast because I spent so many years in building, which is wonderful. But I mean, you're looking at plumbers' butts and whatnot, and all of a sudden I'm in venues where there's, I have beautiful girls in cocktail dresses pouring my vodka. So. There's sort of an endorphin rush off of that, and it's just a lot of fun. If we made a lot of money, that would be fabulous. Right now, the journey is sort of payment enough.
On the island here, how many bottles have you sold so far?
I would actually have to defer to my Horizon distributor on that one. I'm not sure, but again, we only launched last week, so I think we've sold probably 20 to 30 cases.
Oh, really? And are you in the bars yet?
We just moved in. We're in Dune. I believe we're in 21.
Oh, you're going the high end. That's right.
But we'll go every end. We're not a snobby vodka, so we'll be all over the place. I think Pozzo, I believe, is carrying us right now. I know John Keen's restaurants. I think Kitty's is picking us up. So in the next month, we'll be picking up a lot of accounts, so that we'll be close to everywhere.
Now, what's your main competition?
Well, there's just, I don't view it as a single vodka. I think there's a lot of vodkas on the market. The shelves are stuffed with them. And so when I was getting into this, people would use that as grounds for discouragement and say the vodka market is saturated and you can't do this and so forth. And that just kind of fired me up.
Is it easy to make? Is that?
It's easier to make because you don't have to age it. Once it's distilled and it's run through a distillation process, and they bring it up to 190 proof, and then bring it back down to 80 proof by adding water and filtering it, then it has, an endless shelf life. And you don't have to age it like you would age, a whiskey or a scotch.
Well, everybody ought to be in this business if you can. Don't
tell everyone to be in
it. Is there anything I should be asking you that I haven't asked you about your product here?
Well, it's incredibly smooth.
Yeah.
So I'd highly recommend people taste it and taste it against whatever they have in their liquor cabinet. Mm-hmm. And I'll let them make that judgment call. But it's really, really, really good stuff.
And you're having fun doing this.
I'm having a blast.
All right.